And good evening and welcome to Chi High, where the Cardinals meet the Raiders in girls high school volleyball. Mark Halverson and Tori Check. You know her dad and mom, and Tori played her high school volleyball here at Chi High and on the college level. And so, hey, Dave Check, longtime color analyst with us for football and basketball. So, Tori, welcome to color analyst for volleyball. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks, Mark. I'm pretty excited to be here. This is my first Chi High volleyball game that I've been able to see since I graduated. So I'm pretty excited.
Way back in 2017. So,
way back when.
Yeah, a couple of years. You're remembering your junior and senior year, and then tell us about your volleyball on the college level.
Yeah, so I played my first 2 years at a junior college in North Dakota State College of Science. Second year around, we made it all the way to nationals in West Virginia. So that was a really exciting experience.
Fantastic. Well, tonight we've got 21-4 Chippewa Falls against 11-3 Hudson. Hudson winning the JV contest earlier. They took the first two sets, and the third one went to the Cards. Similar pattern to what happened against Stevens Point 9 days ago. Since that 9 days ago, Chi High did lose 3-1 to River Falls, and then that was at River Falls, and then played 5 different games, starting with Wausau East, who they took down 2-0. Winneconne, also there were others along the way. It included Edgar, Winneconne even a second time. And all along the way, the Cards coming out on top in their volleyball at Merrill. We'll hear Coach Luke talking a bit about that. But Hudson, 11-3, again, it's disproportionate. Only 14 games or matches to 25 for the Cards, but apparently tournaments on the way for them.
Yeah, you know, it's kind of hard to tell when you've got one team who's had a lot of tournament play already and another who hasn't. You can't always go just based off of win-loss stats. But obviously they both have pretty solid records for now. That could change in the future for both teams, hopefully in the better for the Cards. But, yeah. But Hudson's got some height on their team, it looks like, and you know, I'm really excited to see these girls play. If you can tell anything by their junior varsity games, varsity's got some real good players going.
Absolutely, and again, Hudson's 11-3. They did play River Falls early in a tournament and lost to them as well, 2 games to none, 2 sets to none, I should say. But then they're on a 4-game winning streak over Grantsburg, Eau Claire North, and also most recently taking down Menominee, and they did win 3-1 over St. Croix Central. We'll take a 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll hear from the head coach of the Hudson Raiders, Brittany Young-Sanchez, and later the head coach of your Chi High Cardinals, Luke Heitke-Starks. This is Cardinal Volleyball on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicoletbank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Cardinal Volleyball on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook, and the Hudson head coach Brittany Young-Sanchez with us, the 11-3 Hudson Raiders, 2-0 in the BRC, and give us an overview on the season so far.
Yeah, we came off of a state run last year. We had about 7 seniors exit last year, and so we have a fairly young team this year. However, there's a ton of talent, and it's just getting everything worked out how we're going to work together this year. So there's a lot of individual talent. It's just figuring out how they work together, and the girls have done an excellent job with that.
Sure, we've talked about it already here in the outset of the broadcast. I mean, wow, Chi-High at 21-4, you guys 11-3. For me, kind of as a volleyball novice broadcasting, second time, I'm like, very disproportionate, but you say your tournaments are coming up.
Yeah, we have a couple tournaments coming up, so they were heavy on the front end, we're more heavy on the back end, which is okay for us and our style and what we needed this year. Yeah.
So I notice in your statistics, Aspen Mullally, just a sophomore, but averaging more than 4 kills a set.
Yeah, Aspen is a very phenomenal player. She's a key aspect of our team. She plays all the way around, so she's a big offensive player and a defensive player. She's just coming out phenomenally. Her stats are awesome. As an outside hitter, you want them hitting at least a .250. Sometimes she's hitting a .350 sometimes, so that's pretty incredible as a sophomore.
Yeah, for sure. Got to love that. You get her for this year and 2 more years. But how about Chi-High? I mean, overall, obviously, they had a tough test in the non-conference against Stevens Point last week. River Falls is very tough. You faced them already, so.
We faced River Falls. It's always a tough game against River Falls. You know, the girls have a lot of energy with them. There's a lot of history. So we did lose to River Falls at the tournament. It was very close. Just some things that we needed to clean up. Our conference is always very tough. Some phenomenal coaches, with Sarah and, here at Chip. It's just really neat to play in this conference, and we like that there's light competition here.
And your concerns, or what are the keys here against Chi-High today?
Well, you win a game on your pins. When you have a strong pin, that's where you win the game. You get out of system, and that's where you go to your pins. And if you have a strong pin, that's where you win your games, right? So ours is just to, barrel down on our pins as well and just close down their pins, get better passes so we can run our middles too, because we have a lot of offensive keys that we can use as well. So we just need to be able to use all of them.
Well, Coach, we wish you the best today and the rest of the season.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it. That's the head coach of the Hudson Volleyball, Brittany Young-Sanchez, and we'll hear from Coach Luke of Chi-High coming up on WOGO's coverage of Chi-High Volleyball.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Desian Matthews is loose! Single receiver, I formation, the give to Desian Matthews. 40, 35, foot race! Speed the beast, look out!
Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
At Nicolet Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at NicoletBank.com. Nicolet Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Cardinal Volleyball on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Luke Heike-Starks, the head coach of the Lady Cards. And Coach, wow, I looked at it. What a busy Saturday you had. Wow.
Yeah, we had a really busy Saturday in Merrill last week. Played really well. Played some good competition, and we were able to come out on top. So it was a good weekend.
Yeah, very good. Obviously, prior to that, we had the contest with you guys with Stevens Point. You also then later scoring up, getting your first conference loss with River Falls.
Yeah, the River Falls match was pretty well contested, specifically sets 2, 3, 4. So it was a good bit of growth from the Spash game, and that's really what we're hoping to do, just keep growing every single day throughout the season.
One of my favorite sports quotes was Mike Sherman, coach of the Packers, had Bobby Knight come in to speak in 2004, and he memorably said that mental is to physical as 4 is to 1. He's just trying to communicate that from a basketball coach to football. What about the mental and the physical in volleyball?
Oh, I think it's huge. Like every single point almost ends on an error in volleyball. Somebody didn't do something quite right? So being able to rebound after that and recognize that you need to have discipline and execute the next play well is super important. And I think the team that does that best tonight is going to be the team that wins.
Kind of disproportionate in terms of Hudson, 11-3. You guys 21-4. Talked to their coach a moment ago. She's like, our tournaments are coming up. So
yeah, and we have a couple of weekends off here, which is nice. So 2 off right in the middle of the season, and then we'll have 2 at the end. But yeah, interesting that we've played probably over half of our games so far, and they're kind of still just a quarter in. So just kind of the way it works in volleyball, but it's still definitely a formidable team that we're going to have to play really well against tonight.
You got to watch out for the 6-foot sophomore Mullally, averaging more than 4 kills per set.
Yeah, they always have height over there in Hudson. I don't know what they do.
Some in the water, I guess.
Yeah, how they grow them, I'm not sure. But
there we go. That's our conversation with Luke Heike-Starks just a short time ago. Time right now for the Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Tori, check, how about it?
I'd have to tell you the key to the game is mental toughness. And, every coach out there is always going to tell you that, but that sure is the key to the game. You can have your best players out there. They make a mistake, and if they let it get to them, it's game over. So I'd say the key to the game is keeping your mental fortitude and bouncing back from any mistake you have.
All right, Tori knows she's played the game on this hardwood as well as college hardwood all over the country. Those are tonight's Toyson Ford keys to the game, brought to you by the dealer. Well, you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. So how's it? This is your first time back here in 8 years. How does it feel?
It's exciting. You know, my heart's beating. I'm feeling it again for the first time in a while. I haven't seen competition like this since my college days. So it's really nice to see some young, talented girls out there. Curious to see what kind of sets we get tonight.
Well, you know, it's interesting. You were kind of impressed even from what you saw in the JV. Hudson took Chi-High 2-1 earlier, but so that was kind of amping you up, going, wow, if the JV's this good, how good is the varsity?
Yeah, and you know, it definitely spoke for itself. I mean, just seeing these girls on the hitting lines out here, I mean, there's some serious talent. Certainly helps to have height, but height's not everything. I mean, I can speak to that myself. I'm only 5'7". But, you know, clearly just from what I've seen, there's some serious talent. And, you know, you don't really get to see much defense out here just on these hitting lines, but with all of these spikes going, and each team's going to have some fantastic liberos, some fantastic defensive specialists, and hopefully get some really good rallies going.
Yeah, some numbers just to look at for both sides. Riley Terhark averaging 3.1 kills per set. At the other end, I did mention in the pregame interview, Aspen Mullally, just a sophomore, 6-footer, averaging 4.1 kills per set, so be looking for that. But some other numbers that stand out for Chi-High. Emma Hepner, 34 blocks on the season. Barrett Bouvier is 40 aces with her serve, and that's outstanding.
Yeah, and 40 aces is incredibly impressive. You know, I'm excited to see her serve tonight, just to see what kind of style she's got. You know, going along with like the blocks and everything like that, you can have some fantastic hitters, but blocking is just as important. You can shut down a serious powerhouse if you get a really nice block set up and get your defense put up around it.
When you consider, again, the competition in the conference, Chi-High got that first conference loss to River Falls this week, and meantime, Hudson did face River Falls in a non-conference setting at the end of August. They'll have to face them again, but really, for conference positioning and ultimately seeding, this is a huge battle here tonight.
Yeah, you know, it really is, and Hudson might be coming off of a few wins, and it's tough to lose to a conference game, and I'm not sure if that was their first conference game of the season or.
Yeah, Hudson's 2-0 now in the conference.
Yeah, so I mean, it's always tough to face River Falls. I know they were really tough to go up against, but the tougher it is, oftentimes the more fun it is, you know, and it gets those girls some more experience. So hopefully they can keep their heads up and we can get another win under our belts.
Right. The Lady Cards did get a conference win earlier against Eau Claire Memorial, winning 3-1 on September 4th. And so they're 1-1 in the conference. And whereas Hudson was able to beat Menominee and North to go to 2-0. We'll take a 2-minute timeout. When we come back, we're closer to getting things rolling. This best 3 out of 5 tonight. Conference action. Hudson at Chi-High on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Desian Matthews is loose! Single receiver, I formation, the give to Desian Matthews. 40, 35, foot race! Speed the beast, look out! Desian Matthews is loose! 40, 35, foot race, 10, 5, to the end zone, Desian Matthews! 64 yards! He houses it! The senior with the score!
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Back here at Shy High, Mark Halverson and Tori Check, and we're getting closer to volleyball tonight. Hudson winning the JV earlier, taking those first 2 sets, but tonight it is your Lady Cards against the Lady Raiders of Hudson. It's staff appreciation night, and so they had different athletes, student athletes out there with the teacher that they had asked. So that was great to see. I put you to the test. You're off air. I wanted to make sure. I didn't want to. But Tori Check, how about you? Part of the volleyball team, your graduate class of 2017. What staff members did you ask?
You know, as they were bringing them out, I saw a few classic fan favorites, even from back in my day. But I'm pretty sure my staff appreciation member was Scott Sicking or Kelly Foster.
Okay.
I'm not too sure if Kelly Foster's still around. I would believe so, but obviously, Scott Sicking is still down there. So.
Yeah. Fantastic. All right, so again, you kind of went in a different direction with our Toys and Ford keys to the game, not with something physical, but picking up on maybe a little bit what we talked to Coach Luke about is the mental aspect. You said that'll determine it, and it was interesting, his picking up on that. He said almost every lost point is some kind of a mental lapse.
Yep, and that's absolutely true. Every single point that you get here in volleyball is a mistake of some or another, but mental toughness is the key to the game. I saw it when I was coaching, I saw it when I was playing. If you don't have mental fortitude, you're going to crumble, and it's very important.
All right, let's listen to the introductions. I think they're more of leaving people to watch the scoreboard and some of the highlights and the dancing. And if you got the scoreboard, you got to use it, right? So.
Yeah, no, exactly. I wish I would have had one of these when I was in high school. This is pretty cool. The filmography is really awesome. It gets a lot of attention on our Lady Cards, and it brings a lot more support.
And adds to the whole fun and experience for them and their family and friends as they watch the screen and see. Again, Shy High 1-1 in the conference, 21-4 overall after winning 5 different contests this past Saturday in Merrill. And then taking down Wisconsin Rapids in 3 straight sets on Tuesday.
Between the Hudson Raiders and your Chippewa Cardinals. The Big Rivers Conference and Chippewa Falls High School reminds student athletes, coaches, and spectators to support good sportsmanship and education-based athletic contests. Please help foster the spirit of good sportsmanship by appreciating the efforts of both teams, the coaches, and the officials in tonight's contest in a positive manner. In the event of an emergency, our AED is located in the main hallway in a white box on the wall. We have one special announcement. After the first set, the high school FBLA will be sponsoring a Miracle Minute. So we'll do that after the first set. Would you all please rise if you are able?
All right, we'll take a break. We're coming back. Volleyball, Shy High and Hudson coming next on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Let's go to our starting lineups for the public address announcer.
Junior, wearing number 4, Addie McCarthy. Sophomore, wearing number 7, Libby Bartz. Sophomore, wearing number 9, Aspen Mulaney. Sophomore, wearing number 12, Greta Huth. And freshman, wearing number 15, Aniston Zoller. The libero for the Raiders, wearing number 3, senior, Caitlin Drost. Head coach for the Hudson Raiders, Brittany Young Sanchez. And now for your Chippewa Falls Cardinals. Sophomore, wearing number 3, Bryn Von Hayden. Senior, wearing number 6, Riley Turner. Sophomore, wearing number 8, McKenna Wood. Junior, wearing number 11, Emma Heckner. Junior, wearing number 13, Barrett Bovair. Senior, wearing number 17, Lauren Shepard. The libero for the Cardinals, wearing number 2, freshman Isla Sims. The head coach for the Cardinals, Luke Heike Starks.
All right, let's play volleyball again. Hudson, the visiting team, with the dark blue jerseys and the white numbers, and primarily that, and then Shanghai in the black uniforms. But look, we heard the term libero. Help us out with that.
Yeah, so your libero is your defensive specialist. Essentially, it's a player that they get to go in, they have to sit out for one rotation for a middle to serve the ball. I think it was introduced around the 80s or 90s. I'm not actually too sure when, but it allows it so that you don't run out of your rotations or your substitutions, and you can have a primary back row player.
Looks like a bit of a whiteout across the way in the student section. Things have really filled up over there.
Yeah, it looks like, I believe it appears to be it's a white lies theme. I will reply to your text as one that I can point out from here. But it's always fun when the crowd really gets into it.
All right, we're about ready to get things going here, and Hudson will serve first, going from right to left. And here we go. Oh, a little bit deep, I believe. And it deflected off of Hudson, so Cardinal point to get things started. 1-0 Chippewa.
And you know, sometimes that happens with those blocks. It appears that it looks like it goes out, but it's actually been ticked right off the hands of the blocker.
Exactly, yeah, and that was the case there as Isla Sins, the freshman, getting ready to serve, and now odd to have a bit of a mix-up right away, but that apparently is the case, and so it'll be Kylie Swoboda, the junior, who will serve for the Cards, leading 1-0. Good job by Chippewa on the back row in the back. And what happened there?
I was actually too busy focusing on the Lady Cards over there, but it appears that there were 4 touches on the ball for Hudson, so dead ball.
2-0 Chippewa. Serve again by Swoboda. And the Cards grab a 3-0 lead here early. Swoboda, one of their fine servers, just a junior. Out to a 3-0 lead for the Cards. Great save by the Cards. But not able to quite. Yeah, Bryn Von Hayden trying that time.
Great up, though. You know, it's really important for those defensive specialists to be in the right place at the right time, and she was. She just gave it a little bit too much.
And so Hudson sending Della Dreyer, one of 2 sister teams on this Hudson squad for Brittany Young-Sanchez. Dreyer to serve, Hudson down 3-1. Students, they don't need to be quiet. This isn't golf. It's not the library. Out of bounds, Cardinals lead at 4-1.
Nice call, and you'll see, I'm not sure exactly who that is, Isla Sins, she followed it all the way to the line, and that's very important, you know. You've got your foot on the line, make sure it goes out.
So serving for the Cards, it's Barrett Bovier. And there's the set. Good save by the Cards. Oh. And Hudson able to cut the lead to a 4-2 deficit and get the serve back. And Addie McCarthy, a 6-foot junior now to do the serving. Hudson down by 2. Runs up. Good hit by the Cardinals, and yeah, it looked like number 9 to Willa Reisinger that time.
Yeah, and that was an excellent angle that she got there. The further left that you're pulled, the further right you have to hit it. And it looks like the Hudson defense just didn't shift over like they should have, but excellent positioning for her.
The serve now, and the Cards get it again on Reisinger, number 6 actually, serving Riley Terhark. So the Cards in front from the get-go here, leading at 6-2. Terhark, net serve. And the hit by Hudson is good, and they pull within 6-3. Well, if you have a need for anything glass, a new mirror, quality shower doors, a new windshield, call the glass leaders. Call White City Glass. So Hudson waiting for number 1, Andy Burns, a 5'9" junior, for her serve, the deep right. Good hit.
Just an excellent rally already by our young players.
But Hudson able to answer and pull within 6-4. Here on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and on Facebook. Best 3 out of 5. Mark Halverson, Tori Check. Football tomorrow night, and McDonald Volleyball again from McDonald High School on throughout the day Saturday. And that one is deep, hit that time by Lauren Shepard. And Hudson draws within 1 at 6-5. Cardinals had enjoyed a lead at 3 at 3-0 and 4-1, 5-2, even 6-2, their biggest lead. Soft touch. Cards able to save it. Good block by Hudson, and they tie the game at 6. So Hudson on a 4-0 run at the moment with Andy Burns serving. Shepard.
And you know, at times like these, like I mentioned earlier, mental fortitude is really important. You know, Hudson's on a bit of a run right now, but we're still early in the game, and it's important not to get too in your head about it. You know, we got plenty of time to make up for those points.
Having said that, it'd be nice to get this point and get the serve back.
Sure would.
Raiders go for the hit. Soft touch for the Cards. Again, Shanghai responding.
That's some real nice coverage by our setter.
Oh.
That's a Excellent spot.
So the Cardinals pull it at 7, and it's our second tie of the night as we get ready for Isla Sins, the freshman, to serve, tied at 7. You're on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. The ace for the Cardinals. Isla Sins for the ace. Eight to 7, Shy High. Sins. Oh, strong hit, and the Cardinals could not handle that. An outstanding job that time by Aspen Mullally, and just a sophomore.
Yep, just a sophomore. And if you guys are watching, that was a beautiful hit, nice and powerful. I mean,
was that collegiate level at least at some point? It sure looked like it.
You know, give her 2 more years. I mean, she's just a sophomore.
Yeah.
Excellent hit, but
Shepard deflected at the net. Out of bounds. And the Cardinals grab a 9-8 lead and get the serve back.
And I was going to mention, you know, sometimes there's only so much the defense can do. You can be in the right position, but when you get powerful hits like that, they're going down, and sometimes you're just not in the right spot.
And so number 3 is Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore, serving for the Cardinals. Hudson not able to save it, and the Cards get the point. Leading it 10-8. Von Hayden again. Bryn, good serve. Yes!
Another excellent serve.
Fantastic. Ace for her. Now that's an ace if it hits somebody. It's not just if it just hits the card.
Yeah.
Okay. Just an unreturned serve.
Yep.
Von Hayden again.
With another ace.
Wow, look at that. Back-to-back aces for Bryn Von Hayden.
I think if it hits one person and then is unreturnable, I think if you can manage to get a set, it no longer counts as an ace.
So now there's that momentum we wanted from the Cards. Von Hayden serve yet again, a 12-8 lead. Up in the rafters, the Cardinals get it over. Hudson sets for the hit, and there they get the kill. And they pull back within 3 at 12-9, do the Hudson Raiders.
And earlier on, before the game started, Coach Brittany Young-Sanchez mentioned that pin hitters are often the pinnacle of getting points. But, man, let me tell you, when you get a middle hitter that can cut her corners, it's almost impossible to defend against.
Hudson now, there's the serve, down by 3. Cardinals. Shepard at the net, and they're able to get the point, and the Cards go up 13-9. Chippewa with Lauren Shepard now in a serving position. Shepard, of course, the catcher on the softball team. And that one's out, and it did not touch the Cardinals, and so a 14-9 lead here. So, boy, momentum can really swing, can't it?
It sure can, especially early on in those games. You know, runs like that are pretty common.
Shepard,
where it gets...
Yeah, Shepard again. Here comes Hudson trying to get it back, and into the net. Oh, and that did not go well for Libby Bartz, the 6-foot sophomore. We'll take a timeout as well. Back in a minute. Cards up 6 on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Action resumes. Cardinals trying to keep the rally going. Hudson, a little feather over the net. Cardinals trying to bring it home, but good response from the Raiders. Block at the net. Soft touch whistle, shot high point. The Cards go up 16-9. How important is it, Tori Check, to win? What does winning the first set mean? It seems huge.
I mean, winning the first set definitely shifts the momentum in your favor. When you've got 5 sets that you can play, it certainly is easy to come back from. But when you're on a roll, every point counts. And, you know, when you get on fire, then you can carry it on into the next set.
In fairness, the coach for, again, Shanghai now 17-9. Coach Young Sanchez had talked about how young they are. But Shanghai, a couple of sophomores or freshmen, they've got some youth too. As Hudson finally able to get a point and stop the Cardinals' run, which had been going from 12-9 to 17-9. So they'd been on a 5-0 run, 17-10 now. Cards 8 away from taking this first set. And the Hudson serve. Shepard out of there. And it's the point to Hudson, 17-11.
Yeah, you know, you mentioned the girls being so young. A lot of those starters were sophomores or even younger. It's very impressive to see a freshman on the team. So it's good to see such talent at this age.
Yeah. And, you know, again, people would be surprised as Hudson gets the point, makes it 17-12. You think about, if you're tall, you should play volleyball. But Isla Sins is anything but tall, but she is the freshman on the varsity.
Yes, she is. You know, those libero positions are often quite short. They're easy to move around very quickly, and they always seem to be in the right place at the right time.
The Cardinals get the point and get the serve back, 18-12 now.
And you see that a lot with your defensive specialists. They're often a few inches shorter than your front row, but it's not uncommon to have a player play both positions, front and back. And, you know, height doesn't mean everything, but neither does being short.
Kylie Swoboda with the serve. Cardinals at the net. Shanghai keeping this rally going. Hudson looking to answer, and there they get the kill, making it 18-13 now. Raiders still hanging around, down 5.
And you'll see a lot of real good moves from Riley Terhark over there. You know, she had to cover the ball from defense and go straight into offense. And transitioning from defense to offense is a skill that needs to be learned, and she's doing an excellent job.
Yeah, even as you say that, it's not something done lightly, that's for sure.
It certainly is hard work.
All right, so the serve a little bit too hot to handle there for the Cardinals, and Hudson back within 4 for the first time in a while since it was 13-9. And the server, it looks to be Della Dreyer, the 5'3" junior. Speaking of Terhark. There's a soft touch for Hudson, and they get back within 18-15. And now Coach Luke wants a timeout. Can't blame him. Hudson with the serve, back within 3. We're back in a minute. WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook. This is Cardinal Volleyball.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
All right, maybe just a shorter timeout here. I don't know. They have 30 and 60-second timeouts. I'm not sure. But
yeah, I think sometimes you can take the shorter timeouts. Sometimes you can take the longer ones. And a lot of the times you'll see coaches take those shorter ones, not because they need to necessarily say anything to the girls, but to break up that momentum. And we like to call it icing the server, just to kind of get in their head.
Yeah. All right, and so now Dreyer again, the Cardinals, their lead has shrunk to 3. Terhark. And Hudson able to creep back within 2 at 18-16 now.
You know, and those blocks are pretty tough on the right side. If you don't press fully over the net, when you got a power hitter like that, it's easy to break through.
So particularly, is it Mullally that's attracting your attention, number 9? Oh, and the Cardinals able to win the point, 19-16.
Hopefully that shifts the momentum back in our favor. Yeah, Mullally's got a very powerful arm. She certainly is. She's 6 foot. She's only a sophomore. She's something to look out for.
She's going to be a force to be reckoned with in the BRC for a while.
She sure is.
And the serve there from Barrett Beauvier. And at the net, the Cardinals able to get the point, make it 20-16.
And that was a mistake right there by Mullally, but that just kind of speaks to her age. Mistakes like that. She's only a sophomore. Those kinds of things get ironed out the older that you get.
All right, final 5 here for the Cards. As Beauvier able to serve it a little bit deep that time, so 20-17. Hudson back within 3. You can feel the drama once we get to 20. Hudson with their server, and this is number 4, Addie McCarthy, the 6-foot junior.
And that is just an
out of
excellent
bounds
spot.
Cardinals win it.
Those deep line shots, I'll tell you, Mark, they are hard to defend against because you have a defender either ready for the tip or they're halfway between the line and the end line.
Cardinals 4 away from set victory now.
Sometimes all you can do is throw up your hands and hope.
Yeah. And the Cardinal serve is there, and the Cardinals with Riley Terhark giving the Cardinals a 5-point edge and 3 away from the victory. And a timeout, Hudson. We'll take a 30-second break. Back in a moment. WOGO Sports coverage of Cardinal Volleyball.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Desian Matthews is loose. Single receiver, I formation, the give to Desian Matthews. 40, 35, foot race. Speed the beast, look out. Desian Matthews is loose. 40, 35, foot race. 10, 5, to the end zone. Desian Matthews, 64 yards. He houses it. The senior with the score.
Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
Chai leading at 22-17 with the serve here over Hudson in set number 1. Look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance, Chippewa Falls. Chai football tomorrow night. It looks like it may be in the rain against Rice Lake. We've got it for you here on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook, plus on the radio on FM 103.1 and WOGO.com. Terhark, the serve. Hudson trying to rally, down by 5. Cards 3 away from set point. Cardinals go for the, saving it at the net.
And that right there is excellent coverage. That's something that you always want to teach your players.
Good block by the Cardinals, and they get the point.
When a teammate goes up for a kill, you want to have everyone kind of suck in around them just in case they get blocked, and that was picture perfect right there.
Very sweet for Chippewa, leading by 6, 2 away from taking the set. Terhark on the serve. Riley, the senior. Block at the net for the Cardinals. Chippewa goes for the kill to put it away. Lauren Shepard puts it away for Chippewa, and they are set point. Well, it's been a good set for the Cards. Wow.
It sure has.
They are roaring today.
They are, and Lauren Shepard is really putting up a lot of effort at the front net there.
And Hudson missing a soft tap at the net. Andy Burns, and Chai takes it 25-17. You gotta love it. Well, again, it's best of 5. Chai wins the first one, 25-17. And again, they're going to do a miracle minute, so we hope that goes well. Obviously, we'll take a break. Back in a minute. Cardinals up 1-0 on WOGO Sports YouTube channel and Facebook.
At Nicolay Bank, a great rate isn't new or trendy. Our Real Rewards checking has offered 3.00% annual percentage yield since 2011, earning customers over $20 million in interest. Join your friends and neighbors in experiencing Real Rewards checking and get excited to earn 3% more. See terms and apply at nicolaybank.com. Nicolay Bank. Real people, real conversations.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Leibrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
All right, still 20 seconds in the Miracle Minute here between sets number 1 and sets number 2. Raising money all month long for the homeless vets, and the Hands Foundation was there for the football game on Friday. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Also, propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose quality propane and fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Well, set number 1, it started with the Cards out to a 3-0 lead, and then they got ahead 6-2. They got tied at 6, tied at 7 and 8, and then Chippewa ultimately grabbing they just kind of surged ahead. They were ahead 10-8, and they got ahead 16-9, 17-9 before Hudson got the serve back. Hudson got as close as 18-16, but then the Cards really took control, outscoring them 7-1 to win the first set, 25-17, Tori.
Yeah, and hopefully we can keep that momentum up going into this game. You know, that was an excellent textbook volleyball match, that past game. Coach Hudke Starks I can see it in the technicalities. You know, they got the swing blocking, they got the coverage, they got the transitions, which I understand you probably don't know what most of that means, but it really is textbook volleyball, and it is great to watch.
All right, so now set number 2, and from what I understand, it was during COVID. Tammy Sloyak tells me that they started to not flip sides, and so since then she said that they've been staying. You
know, actually, now that you mention it, I guess that is true. I can't see that I saw that before.
Do you remember, was it after, as you go back to high school, it was like a set was done? And
yep, and it worked like that in college too. Every other set, you got to flip sides, and then I think if there's the tiebreaker at the end for the last set, maybe you flip a coin. You get to pick either the side or the serve.
All right, so the Cards win the first set, 25-17, and now what would you think each coach is saying to their squads here? First Hudson, then Chippewa.
You know,
we get ready for Lauren Shepard to serve.
You know, I would say that the Hudson coach is probably telling their team the same thing that I mentioned earlier in the game. You know, don't let it get
mental
to your
focus,
head.
Yeah.
Yep, mental focus. You might be down 1, but that's all right because you can get that momentum back real easy.
Cardinals able to return, keep the rally going. Hudson goes for the kill at the net, blocked to the side, and Hudson gets the first point of this one after having trailed at the outset last time.
And that's Libby Bartz right there, just absolutely hitting it into the block, and she did an excellent job of using it. You know, sometimes you want to go straight into it because it's just not there to bring it back onto your side.
Libby kind of the overshadowed sophomore as the Cards get that point and tie this second set at 1 apiece. But Libby's also a 6-foot sophomore, but kind of overshadowed by Aspen Mullally.
Yeah, that's a little unfortunate for her. You know, they're both clearly very talented players, both 6 feet, both sophomores, and I believe they're both on the court at the same time right now. So
Kylie Swoboda back to the serve. Cardinals go to put it away. Good save by Hudson. Ooh, Cards just flipping it over the net. 1-1 game, set number 2. Long point.
And these are the kind of rallies that I mentioned earlier on that I was hoping to see. You know, when
yeah.
you got.
Oh, and there it was, and a good job. Was it Terhark on the left side? It might have been there.
I believe that it was.
Yeah.
You know, when you got really talented girls on both sides, you just get these beautiful rallies of excellent hits and digs and sets, and it just keeps going. It's really fun to watch.
And so set number 2 unfolding with the Cards up 12, and Hudson ties it at 2. For Hudson, I think particularly important here early, right? I mean, you don't want to let it slide away from you because all of a sudden you don't want to get in that 2-0 hole. So this is, if set 1 was important, down 1-0, it's all the more important for the Raiders here.
Exactly.
As they get the serve back. And that is Della Dreyer, one of their handful of servers. Oh, and a tough one in the back row for Shepard, and Cards not able to respond, falling behind 3-2. Somebody might think that, they just kind of work through and everybody serves. No, there's just a handful that serve.
Well, you get some people that only play front row and you don't have them serve, but you get people that play all the way around and, then they get to serve.
Right. Yeah, good job at the net, Barrett Bovier for the Cardinals.
But it's not unheard of to have serving specialists. If you got a girl with an absolutely wicked serve, you put her in and have her play a rotation of defense, and then you sub her out and let a defensive specialist come in for the rest of the play.
Bovier serves for the Cardinals. Hudson looking to put it away, and they go and able to do just that. So, again, very seesaw affair this second set. Nobody's led by more than one, and we've had 3 ties already. And a little bit of conversation on the Hudson end before the serve here from number 4 for them, Addie McCarthy. We've seen her several times already. Good job by the Cardinals, able to pull even at 4.
And Willow Rissinger high off the block. That's just another beautiful play. Sometimes if you don't really get the angle on it to just go straight down, you want to hit it really high off the block of the defender's hands, and it's almost impossible to return.
Cardinals coming in 21-4. Had multiple tournaments, and Hudson at 11-3. They've got a couple of tournaments coming up, so that's why the disproportion in terms of. And I don't know what's up. Andy Burns, I don't know if she get hit in the face, but she's going to stay out there. She looks to have maybe got the ball in the face here, so which is not pleasant. I'm sure it happened to you on an occasion.
It is not pleasant. It's pleasant when you're the hitter that makes it happen, but it's not pleasant to receive it.
Cardinals, nice save in the back row for Chippewa by Terhart. Soft touch by Hudson, and they're able to get the point and the 5-4 lead.
Up and over the block. I mean, especially as your setter's got a dual job there, and it's really difficult. They got to play defense, but they also have to be ready to be up at the net to set immediately afterwards. So
you were telling me beforehand there's a bit of a debate about if something like that would be a kill.
Yeah, I'm not a statistician by any means, but I think in some books they might consider it a kill.
Yeah.
I personally would not.
Right. Oh, and that would be a kill, though. And there is the dangerous number 9, Aspen Mullally, doing her thing. 6-4 Hudson, biggest lead for either team in set number 2. Hudson now looking to even this thing. It's still very early in this second set as Andy Burns serving from the back row. And the Cardinals struggle. And the point to Hudson, they lead it by 3, 7-4. Shahai looking to stop the Hudson train right here as Andy Burns continues her serving. Cardinals respond on the far side. The set, Shepard. Back at the Chippewa end now. Cardinals,
I think there was a bit of a miscommunication there.
Yep. Shepard gonna take it, deflected off of Hudson for the Cardinal point. To pull back within 7-5.
There's another one of those ones that are high off the block. No one's back there, but it counts as a touch, so you can't just let it go out.
Right. And now number 2, Isla Sins, the lone freshman on the Cardinal varsity. For Luke Heitke-Starks and Chelsea Sikora. Oh, good block at the net for Chippewa. Oh, nice save.
Dig.
The Cardinals unleash, and way to go. And I believe that was
I think it was number 9.
Yeah, Willa Reisinger. Way to go, Willa. Cardinals back within 1 at 7-6. Has Sins in the backcourt.
And those quick attacks are very deadly. They've got their entire defense up at the net covering their hitter. So when you turn around and set it right where that hitter just came from, there's often a lot of open holes.
A little bit of a block at the net. Cardinals win this point to pull even at 7. Too hot to handle for Barrett Bovier, and Hudson leads at 8-6, and they get the serve back. And this looks like it is Mullally who actually serves as well. It is Aspen Mullally serving. Oh, and a soft touch up front. Hudson back up 3, 9-6.
Those are so tough, but the Hudson offense right there did an excellent job. A lot of the times you see the girls get a little bit greedy at the net when they're just over and they really want to hit it back, but blocking it and placing it is more important than just going on the attack.
Shepard at the net, she slams one down the left sideline, And apparently it was out, so the Cards now down 10-6.
You know, that one was just out, but that's
Yeah.
a great placement right there. Right on the line.
10-6, Cardinals down by 4. Their biggest hole so far in set number 2. At the net, and a good job by the Cardinals. Number 9 that time getting the job done for Chippewa Falls. Willa Reisinger again. Back within 3 at 10-7. And the serve for the Cardinals from Bryn Von Hayden, the sophomore. High. Sin saving it on the far side. Shepard, one hand over. Hudson looks for the hit and the kill, and out of bounds. Hudson up 11-7 now. Hudson, that extra motivation you can sense here, Tori.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I mean, they're only up by a few points here, but those few points matter. It goes a lot to the motivation of the team.
But I think for the Cards to be able to dig deep and find that hunger and that passion, too, to, hey, if you could win set number 2, you're one set away from taking this.
Exactly.
Oh, and Shepard comes up short, and now a 12-7 advantage, the biggest lead so far for Hudson tonight in this second set.
And you'll notice Mullally is actually sticking around in the back row, and a lot of the times when you've got some great all-around players, they'll play front row and back row. So she really is a dual threat in the front row and in the back row.
Speaks a lot to her game. Chahai down 5. This is actually Hudson's biggest need all night long, either set. They've never led by 5 tonight. Chai trying to find an answer here. Sins into the back row. Hudson goes for the kill. Partially blocked at the net by the Cards. Shepard, Lauren into the back row. Hudson out of bounds. Chippewa back within 4 at 12-8.
Great hustle by the setter there too. Bovier running all the way across the court to get that.
And so now Lauren Shepard, and she is one of those who does circle the court, all 6 positions. Speaks a lot to her athleticism. She'll be key in the softball team, senior catcher. I don't know if she has a winter sport or not, but I guess you've been away from campus, so you might not know either. Wouldn't be surprised if she plays hockey. You know?
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah,
Those
right.
3-sport athletes sure are impressive.
Yeah, oh, and at the net, Cards not able to deliver, so down 13-8 now. You want to stop the momentum if you're Chippewa and try to get this thing up to double digit. Don't let it slip more than 5 behind.
Right, you don't want to get Hudson back on even footing after this next match.
Right.
Then it's like you're starting all over again.
Yeah. But that's going to be hard to do as Hudson slamming it hard at the net, grabbing a 14-8 lead and prompting a timeout. We'll take a 1-minute break. Back in 60 on WOGO Sports. This is Lady Cards Volleyball.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Liebrandt, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
What are customers saying about Post Glass and Mirror?
Amazing job on my screens and very friendly.
I absolutely love my new Lindsay vinyl windows.
Prices are the best in town, along with fast customer service.
Got 2 heavy glass shower doors from Post Glass and Mirror. High quality, excellent service.
When I picked up my car after they replaced my windshield, it was cleaner than when I brought it in.
For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. PostGlassandMirror.com.
Action resumes. Chai leading 1-0, down 14-8 in the second set. Mark Halverson, Tori Check, and Sam Aberle, our video producer, as Hudson now leads it 15-8. Tori, huge hold for the Cards.
Yeah, you know, and right there, I believe that was number 3, Bryn Von Hayden. Those tips right up over the block are so deadly, especially when you've got your blockers up there. You can't really see what that hitter's going to do, and it's hard to read.
It's going to take a lot for Chippewa, though, to rally from the 7-point deficit. And good block at the net for the Cardinals, but ultimately out. So Hudson gets the point, going up by 8. They have doubled the Cardinals' score at 16-8. And into the net goes the serve. So Hudson loses the serve
And that right there could be the motivation that the Cards need just to come back from this hole and dig themselves out.
First time we've called the name of Lucy Schmidtnecht, the 5'9" junior, on that serve. And so now Chippewa coming back with one of their primary servers, Kylie Swoboda, the junior, number 1. Down by 7. Cardinals at the net, get the point.
And that's a beautiful block right there. It bounced right off the top of the head of the libero.
So Chippewa now within 6, and Hudson able to get it back, 17-10. So Hudson winning back the serve, and they will turn to Della Dreyer, the 5'3" junior. Her sister Cora is a 5'9" freshman on the team. One of 2 freshmen on the Hudson team that they generally don't see action, that we have noticed. The Cardinals with the block at the net, and that one out of bounds, 18-10.
You know, with those middle attacks, they're often going to be taking those pretty sharp turns. So it's really important for the blockers to go up and surround the ball so that they don't.
And the one-handed effort there by the Cards, but not able to quite sneak the point. Then deflected at the net, and 19-10 Hudson. So a commanding lead for the Raiders as they're 6 points away from evening this at 1 set apiece tonight. Della Dreyer's serve, a deep serve handled there by the Cardinals' Isla Sins. At the net again, they go for the kill. Sins saves it again. You can see why she's the defensive specialist. And the point to Hudson, 20-10, taking it to the Cards in set number 2. It seems that deeper focus, having lost the first set, you definitely had their attention here. And Hudson to say, hey, we're not going to go down easy tonight.
Yeah, and that just kind of goes to show how quickly that momentum could shift. You know? And
right. Yeah, you can win 25-17 and think, all right, but you start back at zeros. And we were even early, but Hudson has really pulled away since being tied at 4. Wow, they have really outscored the Cardinals 17-6, and now lead at 22-10.
You know, and I see a lot of these back row girls right here. It seems that the score lead has kind of taken a toll on their mentality a little bit.
Yeah, right.
You know, it's always, even if you don't feel it, you always got to play confident. Like you're always going to get the best pass.
Hudson goes for the kill. That's deep. So the Cards get the point, 22-11. And serving is Barrett Bouvier. Barrett unleashes one. Cardinals at the net, and the point to Hudson as they go up 23-11.
And that's just so tough for those front row blockers. I mean, what was her name? Malali is pretty tall. She's 6 foot. You know, a lot of the times she's able to just go up and over, or at least just nick the top of the fingers.
Hudson 2 points away now from taking the set. Cardinals keep it alive. Out of bounds, and now set point. 24-11, Hudson 1 point away from taking it. And Addie McCarthy, the 6-foot junior, serving it. The back right. McCarthy runs up. Her serve is an ace to win it, 25-11, and the Cardinals go down by an even bigger margin than they won by, 25-17 in the first set. All right, so before we get to set number 3, we'll have a timeout. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with set number 3. Tied at 1 set apiece, Chi-Hi and Hudson. First one to win 3 sets tonight on WOGO Sports. Coverage of Lady Cardinals Volleyball.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Only the best. That's what you get from Stelter Incorporated and the concrete they provide. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has been helping turn people's dreams into reality with the highest quality ready-mix concrete tested every day. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, and their fleet of dump trucks and drivers are here to serve you. Expect the best. That's what you'll get from Stelter. Stelter Incorporated, online at stelterincorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
All right, enjoying some Neil Diamond, Sweet Caroline. I think I kind of lost myself in the song there a bit, Tori. I don't know.
I mean, it's hard not to.